Bonus Island 1. Whoa, wait, no, not this one. Bonus Island 1. Yes, this is what I want to see. The first add-on Supertux ever had. A level pack of fan-submitted levels, and while it has some questionable level design, some parts of it are very iconic. I mean, every player should have seen this island at least once. 5 portals that lead to more islands with more levels that were made by fans. And I'm gonna show you every part of it. The Supertux Team Island contains levels that are similar to the old story mode levels. But it has some unique ideas like this ship. The last level here is also a castle level in the sky, which you also would never see in story mode. And there's also a 3-minute long scrolling level. Torres Territory has 3 levels, but all 3 of them look very similar and have a lot of secrets. For reference, I beat the first level in 24 seconds. The second level is similar to the first one and it's almost too easy. While the third level looks a bit different, it's still very short, and even though it's called Still Too Easy, I managed to die. Thompsons Domain only has 2 levels and is the shortest island here. The first level is called Have I Been Here Before, and I think you recognize this level. And the second level has a lot of water and is a classic snow level. It also has a secret exit, which makes it really nice. Abednego's area has a lot of blocks and enemies and tight jumps. However, there are also some cool ideas like this castle here. And this claustrophobic part of a castle. And then there's the level Lies, which is very unfair. You're just casually playing the level and you do ah. Especially at this part, how are you supposed to know which blocks are solid and which not? But after a long time, I was able to beat this level. The last level is a speedrun level, which is also the only speedrun level in this add-on. It's called Train Leaves in 1 minute, and just like in the remake, you have exactly 1 minute. Matrix Sector starts with a very iconic level called Pipe Down Over There, and all of their levels contain a lot of flames and water. The second level also contains a lot of fishes, and again tight jumps. And then there is another castle level, which is really nice. But again, a lot of flames. And there's also a secret exit, and this can't be really good explained, so just watch. I swear I've not edited this. But if you finish this island, it says continue Matrix Sector and whoa, bonus levels! First bonus level is a classic snow level, and there's not much to say about it. Let's just look at this crazy tile arrow at the end. Then there is Castle Gate, which is a transition from snow to a castle. And then there is Area 42, which is the longest level in this add-on. It's also the secret level. It features things like fishes, the most unfair invisible wall in Supertux history, this guy, and some skippable puzzles, because why not, 378 coins. And then the last level, Bonus Island Castle. That's the hardest level here, and the name is cool, but the level, yet another no-logs castle. And when we beat this level, we have finished Bonus Island 1. You might be wondering, why did they make no forest levels? Well, Back then they were very limited. This is every tile from 0.7 and this is every tile they could use back then. And if you look at the revamp, you can clearly see this. There's a lot more going on. We have more tiles and of course more new music, but also more enemies and just way more possibilities. But are the old levels all the same, or is every single one of them something special? Let's find it out if we play a small game of Guess the Level. Which level is this? Still too easy from the old bonus island. Okay, which level is this? A maze in the sky from the new bonus island. Okay, final round, which level is this? Area 42 from the old bonus island. And this is a good example of how the levels have changed. And personally, I say the old levels were unique and the new levels are also unique. And this was also the goal back then, to create more levels for the player to play. The fans were really happy about it, because just one update later, Bonus Item 2 released, but I'm going to cover this in another video. And now I'm finally done with this video. The first level looks like this.